Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We'll be talking about commercial real estate in Central and Eastern Europe. So good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our Coffee with Craig show. We're on location here in Budapest, right across the street from where we are organizing our Europa Property 5th Annual Europa Property CRE Awards at the beautiful InterContinental Hotel here in Budapest. A lot going on. Winston, good to see you.
All right, Craig. Yeah, very nice to be here.
Very nice to be here in Budapest, where it's very warm still, Mediterranean climate. So good to have. So let us know. We got our news. Of course, we have a big event planned. Jury dinner tonight. Tomorrow our CRE forum starting in the morning. So if you're in Budapest, come join us at the forum 9 o'clock in the InterContinental Hotel. And then in the evening from 6:30, we have the gala dinner, and tonight's the jury dinner. So very exciting. But, news never stops. So let us know what you've got on the headlines for today.
Okay, so the headlines from the EuropaProperty.com website for today, Craig, are Panattoni is launching another warehouse project in Warsaw. Office vacancy climbs again in Budapest in Q3 2023, says the BRF. FinEP sells a residential project in Prague to Mint Investments, and Duda Development sells 2 retail parks in Poland.
All right, so a lot of news today. Also, we'll just talk a little bit about our sponsors who are sponsoring the CRE Awards, and of course, our premier partner, GTC. One of our other premier partners is Prezident Hotel from Belgrade. We have our CEE Flex office partner, who is New Work, Wired Score, which is our award sponsors, Newmark, VLK Hungary, Panattoni, CDDI, and our corporate table partners, of course, INPARK, HelloParks from Futureal, and WorkCloud24, which is our ESG partner. And, of course, Wolf Summit, which is our innovation partner, and many media partners as well. So let's take a little break. You'll see a little video about our event, and we'll be right back with Winston and the news. Okay, so we're back. Winston, let us know what is happening in the news.
Maybe you want to just take a minute to admire the backdrop.
Yeah, exactly. We've got a great background of the Danube River and iconic buildings here in Budapest.
Yep, it's the best chance we'll get to see it in the next couple of days.
Yeah, rest of the time back in the hotel.
Back in the hotel, yes. And so Panattoni is launching another project in Warsaw in the Targówek district. The company's going to deliver around 18,000 square meters in this €8.5 million investment. It's City Logistics Warsaw VI, and it will be the company's 10th development in the capital. The new project will allow tenants to easily the Warsaw market, as well as run their national and international operations, since they'll have access to the E67, which is the key pan-European transport corridor out of the capital of Poland. And according to Karolina Przygoda, Associate Leasing Director for Panattoni, the development of another urban project in Warsaw demonstrates how attractive Warsaw is for the city logistics sector. And just reading in the news recently that urban logistics is one of those sectors which investors are really kind of going to take the risk on.
Right, and it's highly profitable because you can charge so much more rent as well.
Exactly. Yeah, and you get good tenants that got good business.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot more profitable to be 1 kilometer from the clients than 40 kilometers from the clients.
Probably, yeah. And so with some news from the Budapest Research Forum, the office vacancy rate in Budapest has increased to 13.2% in the last quarter. 2 new office buildings were delivered, and this was delivering around 13,500 square meters. And the south wing of Liberty offices, which delivered around 10,000 square meters in the non-central Pest submarket, and the homework office development delivered around 3,500 square meters on the central Buda submarket. And according to the BRF, 157 lease agreements were concluded in Q3 2023. And the average deal size amounted to around 870 square meters, reflecting an 18% growth. The largest transactions were more than 5,000 square meters. And they included 2 renewals and 2 new leases. And the largest transaction of the quarter was a renewal in GTC Metro, while the second largest transaction was a new lease agreement concluded in the Magyar Telekom HQ for more than 10,000 square meters. Moving to the Czech Republic, and property developer Finep has sold a house with rental apartments in Prague 9 to Mint Investments. The former Veltex building is expected to bring mainly small apartments and rental housing to the market and will be available in 2 years. According to local reports, this transaction is worth almost 40 million euros. And according to Eric Janowski, investment manager at Mint, this represents an investment opportunity for us. We are rescuing a brownfield former industrial hall and transforming it into apartments. So again, we're seeing investors focusing on the very reliable, very trustworthy investment sectors at the moment, which is housing is a pretty good one.
Sure, absolutely.
And finally, for today, Duda Development has sold a Silesian retail park portfolio to a private investor in Poland. The Zabsha retail park has around 3,000 square meters, and the biggest tenants include Biedronka, Pepco, Rossmann, and Teddy. And the Gliwice retail park, which also has around 3,000 square meters, and is 100% leased.
Okay.
And the main tenants are discount retailers Audi, Pepco, Rossmann, and Teddy. And again, the main theme from today, it's another very secure sector for investors, retail parks.
Yeah, retail parks and this residential for rent and residential, yeah?
Yeah, living sector also is a pretty reliable sector these days.
Well, thank you all for watching this edition of the Coffee with Craig show, and we will see you tomorrow at the gala. We'll be also filming some of the conference and the conference panels. So if you don't have time to actually make it to Budapest and join us, we will have those posted in the next week or so. Enjoy the rest of the day. Click here to subscribe to the Coffee with Craig show, and don't forget to share it with your friends.